Hey you, the Bible tells us in Romans 10:9 that if you confess with your mouth Jesus as Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. But what about works? Too many people use Romans 10:9 as their way out. What's sad is that even more don't think that deep. They just dismiss God's work as, well, someone else's job. Works need to be done by all. When one of your friends calls you up to get your help, you go and help them, don't you? I mean, what kind of friendship would it be if you only expected their help but never gave them yours? But hey, maybe that's how you operate. Or maybe you know somebody who treats others that way. It doesn't feel real good to be taken advantage of. What about your wife and kids? What if you expected their time and love but never gave them yours? You tell me how that works out for you. So what about God? Just because he's not in sight or in our thoughts constantly, is that cause to turn our back on him or his kingdom? Is God less than our friend or family? A lot of us seem to be having a priority problem with God. But hey, don't get me wrong. I used to do everything I could for family or friends, but God, he was only on my radar on Sundays. After all, that was his day, right? Somehow I got it through my thick head God was waiting on me. He had done his part, and truthfully, I wasn't doing mine. It changed the way I viewed life. It made me realize that I needed to have God all the time if I expected to really live a happy life. When I took away all the high-priced, short-lived, man-made ways to happiness, there was this big empty. I couldn't believe the things that had taken up all my time, robbed me of years I'd never get back. So I just followed a simple plan. I perceived God as my father, as an earthly father, if you will, and started to trust him and love him completely with all things in my life. After all, I trusted my refrigerator to keep my milk cold for years. Talk about pure, unquestioning faith. That was my duh moment. I'd been trusting the things of man without question. And God, I've been checking the milk I've gotten from his refrigerator every time. So after I started learning how to treat God like my refrigerator, things got better. This freed my mind of the day-to-day garbage that had taken over my life. With the garbage gone, I felt a new freeness of mind. I found myself more, shall we say, agreeable. You want to do things for his kingdom at this point, which will bring you closer to him. Your life will take on a new meaning. You will see physical ways of God moving in your life as he blesses you, and every time this happens, your relationship with him will grow stronger. You know, I never did anything for God without something good coming out of it in more ways than my little brain could have imagined. Just remember, take a look around. I mean, look, it's way beyond understanding the things God has created, seen and unseen, for you. Now love him like he loves you.